Hey Mindset community, Dr. Ellen here, coming to you today with your next workout. Okay, today we're going to talk about grounding. So this is something that's near and dear to my heart because of the amazing correlation it has with the physics that we talked about in our introductory video. So using the force of the ground can be incredibly powerful. Whether you think of that in the physics sense or in the metaphysical sense, either way, there's a lot of power that can be harnessed from grounding. So I want to read you this little quote. As we go through our lives, it is easy to become caught up in everything that is or isn't happening around us. Whether that's our growing list of things to do, or the what-ifs of the future, or even wistful daydreams. These fast-moving thoughts pull us farther and farther away from the here and now. Grounding is the process of connecting yourself back to your physical reality. It reminds us to live in the present moment and be conscious of what's happening around us. When you find yourself feeling detached from the real world, grounding can help you shift your focus and be mindful of the here and now. So thank you for being with me here and now, and let's get a little bit of grounding work in for you. So our warm-up is going to be 2 rounds of 30 seconds of a few different exercises. So get your spot on the floor. I'm going to get our timer ready to roll, and we're going to go from there. We're going to start laying on your back, people. Knees bent, feet on the floor, and we're going to begin with the bridge. Okay? Timer's going to start rolling. 30 seconds. We're laying here, hands over our sides, and we're going to lift up and lift and then come back down. Okay? Here we go. 10-second timer to start us off. Connect in with the floor and feel the ground beneath your feet. 2, 1, go. Lift the butt and come back down. Squeeze your hips. Come back down. Make sure you're not arching your back or lifting with your spine. This is a butt hamstring exercise. Nothing else. Feet should be pointing straight ahead. They should not be pointing outward. This is just a warm-up. Very comfortable. Almost done. Good. Straighten your left leg and lift. I want you to not only focus on the thigh of the leg you're lifting, but slightly pushing down into the ground on the right foot. It should not be hard. It might be just a little bit difficult, but just take it slow and go for control. 30 seconds is 30 seconds, whether you're speeding through it or not, so you might as well enjoy the ride. Good. Switch legs. Right leg is straight and lifting, left one is grounded. Focus on the right thigh and the force on the bottom of your left foot. Okay? Straight and lifting. Straight and lifting. Good. 3 more seconds. Good. Next one is bicycles. Both legs are up, back is flat, and you are bicycling your legs. Focus on grounding your low back into the floor, keeping your head grounded to the floor. Nothing else should be moving. Just going out for a nice Sunday ride. Good. Body's out straight, arms are overhead. Lift your left foot and your right arm. Push down into the floor with your right foot and your left hand. So this is called the reverse dead bug. Just hold it. You should feel your glutes squeezing, your tummy on, your back on, your shoulders on, everybody on. Keep going. Hold it there. 7 seconds. Hold it there. Hold it there. Good. Switch. You're lifting left hand and right foot. You're pushing into the ground with your left left foot and your right hand. Push hard, hard into the ground. Feel your glutes squeezing. Everybody should be tight in there. Right arm pushing, left leg pushing. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Almost done. Oh, good. Back into the bridge. Lift your hips up. If you want to stay here for a harder version, you can march or extend your leg. Or you can go back and just do the hip lifts. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever you want to do, as long as it doesn't hurt. Keep bridging. Keep lifting. And keep breathing. Focus on that connection with your feet on the floor. All right, left leg is out straight. We're lifting. Focus on the front of your left thigh and the bottom of your right foot. Feel that connection into the ground. Great job, almost done. We're just going to switch legs at the beat. Good, switch legs. Right leg is out straight. Left is pushing into the ground. Good job, everybody. Make sure you're not getting a lot of hip rotation or dropping on either side. We don't want any action happening at the hip. We want to be grounded. We want to be stable. After this, we're going on our Sunday bicycle ride. Good, legs in the air. Back is grounded. Head is grounded. And we're out bicycling. Should feel this in your legs, maybe a little bit in your tummy. You should not feel this in your neck or your jaw or your head. Nothing like that, just muscles. Very, very good. Arms straight, legs straight. Lift right hand and left leg. Push down with your left hand and right leg. Just push and hold it. Squeeze your butt and push. Push, 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 push. Everybody's pushing into the ground. Should feel some burn in the back of your body, the back of your leg, back of your hips. Push, push. Push. Good. Other side. Lift left hand, right leg. Push left leg, right hand. Push, 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 push. And if you can, really keep your ribs down. Don't let your back arch. Ribs stay down. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Woo! Keep holding. If you're doing this right, it's supposed to be hard. Push, 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 push. Rest. Good job. When you're ready, don't mind those beeps. When you're ready, you're going to come up and you're going to meet me in what we call the mermaid pose, or a Z-sit. It's this position right here. So in this position, some people call this a Z-sit, or mermaid position, or mermaid pose. The front leg is actually what we call external rotation at the hip. The back leg is in internal rotation. This might be pretty uncomfortable if your hips are tight. So if you need to, get a pillow or a rolled blanket, folded blanket, put it underneath your bum to elevate you slightly off of the ground. That will make it a lot more comfortable, because the last thing I want is you going, no, I feel good, this is comfortable. This is the epitome of what we call a forced dump, meaning your hips don't have it, so you've dumped all sorts of force into your spine because you don't have enough range of motion in your hips. So get to a point where you can be square and your spine can be vertical. If you need to, again, prop your bum up, okay? Give you some more space. So this is number one, is we're just gonna be here, exploring, shifting your weight around and finding some of that tension, front to back, and just feeling this around so you can explore this position. When you're ready, we're going to do something called a forward fold. So we've talked about the hip hinge before. I want to make sure this comes from your hips and your pelvis area, not from your lumbar spine. So I want you to think of put one hand on your chest and one hand on your tummy, and you're going to move those together as you fold forward. That might be as far as you go, then you can put your hands down. But if you want to go further and you're not rounding at your back dramatically, you can go all the way to the floor. Okay? Then walk your hands back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Forward fold into your walk. Really trying to make sure you're not rounding at the spine. Folding straight over that front leg. Walking your hands back. Great job, folks. One more. Very good. Okay, wonderful. In this position now, you're going to ground the arm that's on the same side as your front leg. So you're going to ground that into the floor and reach up and overhead. And then come back. Good, we're going to do that 2 more times. Nice and gentle, just exploring this range that you have. And you're going to find this should be very easy. It should be very comfortable. Now, ground on the other side if you can. If you can't, come up to the front, to the side of your calf. And then you're going to rotate this way. And you're going to find, as you rotate towards your back leg, that's probably not as comfortable and it's not as free. That would be normal. Just do the best you can. 1 more time. Very good. Now, we're going to move into a little bit of stability work. So these are actually mermaid lifts. So in this technique, or in this exercise, you're going to shift your body weight forward over the side of your front leg. Okay? If you need to use your hands, go ahead and do so. But if you are comfortable, lean forward, shift your weight onto this leg, and lift your bum into the air. Then slowly, hip hinge, control the lowering. Good, we're going to do that 4 more times. Shift your weight forward. Lift and drive the hips through. Hips come back. Slowly with control, sit down. 3 more. Good, then sit back down. 2 more. Some people do it in a prayer position here. That's totally fine. Some people need prayers when they do this move. So take your time. Really control that last inch as you sit down. 1 more. Shift your weight forward and lift. And if you can't do these yet, that's okay. Just do what you can. And if the down is too hard, put your hands down and then slowly sit into that position. Okay, wonderful job. We're going to switch to the other way. Usually it helps to bring the back leg forward first. Okay, you're going to find when you switch sides, one side might be better than another. We, just like our hands, have a dominant side, and so it's very understandable that when you get into the lower half, one way is easier than another, but that doesn't necessarily indicate any pathology. So being here again, feel for some of the resistance and the tension in the tissues, just to take note of where that resistance is. But from here, if you need to prop up your bum, go ahead. If you don't, you're going to begin that forward fold. Again, thinking about kind of a chest hand, stomach hand, and moving those together in unison so we're not curling in and dumping force into our spine, keeping that very flat as you hip hinge and forward fold. Walk your hands out as far as you can. And walk them back. And do that 2 more times. Walk them forward. And walk them back. Good, 1 more time. Great job. All right, now we're gonna do our arm raises and reaches, okay? So we're gonna ground the hand on the side of our front leg, and we're gonna reach up and over to get a nice stretch. And again, this is the comfortable way. When we're going towards our front leg, or at least to the same direction as our front leg, that should be easy. 1 more time. Good. Now switch. Remember, you can ground on the floor if you're comfortable. If you're not, go ahead and go to the side of the calf, and you're going to come up and over. Very good. Very good. We're just pausing here. Remember, we're just starting. So none of this should be severe or prolonged holds yet. Very good. Now let's go into our lifts. So in this position, my left leg is in the front. So I'm going to shift my weight to the side of my left leg, okay? So I'm shifting forward, hips come forward and through. On the way back down, I very slowly control that descent. We want to get 5 of these. That's 1. There's 2. 3. This is 4. And 5. Very good. Stay nice and controlled in that last inch. Very good, you guys did it. So the next thing we're gonna do is lay on your tummy. These are called angels and demons, okay? These are not hard, but it's a really great way to get everything in your posterior chain working. So your posterior chain is basically everything on the back side, okay? You're gonna have hands overhead with your palms down. The first thing we're gonna do is lift our feet up, lift our hands up, and then we're gonna do a reverse snow angel. You come out to the side, you're gonna rotate and take the back of your hand to the small of your back. And then we're gonna come back up, palms together. Palms down and then back. And away. We've got 10 of these, that's 2. There's 3. This is 4. This is not about how high you can arch your back or lift your chest. This is just about keeping tension in the extensors, or the whole back side of our body. If you can, keep your chin in, so you're looking at the ground the whole time. I lost count. I'm going to say this is 7. This is 8. 9. And 10. Great job. Okay. Everybody should be pretty warm by now. We've done all of our mobility and our tissue preparation. So now we're going to begin our Tabata section. So if anyone's done Tabatas before, you probably just got to like shudder up your spine. But Tabatas are not evil. They are challenging, that's for sure. So we have 8 rounds where we take an activity and we work for 20 seconds and then we get a 10-second break. Work for 20 seconds, 10-second break. Work for 20 seconds, 10-second break. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio, okay, for 8 rounds. We're gonna do 4 different moves today. The first one is a squat, okay? We've been working on this, working on initiating with the hips, knees outside of the feet, and knees behind the toes, okay? So I want you to get set up for squats, clear your space, clear your pads, okay? And then if you need to, actually go ahead and get a chair anyway, because we'll need that in the future, but just in case you get tired in the squats, it's sure nice to have a sit to stand version instead. If you're more advanced, go grab a weight. Go grab something heavy that you can hold on either in a goblet squat or even just you may actually hold it in multiple different ways, but a goblet squat usually works best for Tabata. Okay, so go grab a chair and go grab a weight, and we're gonna switch our camera angle to get started. All right, guys. So the first one with the squat, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Let's get our timer set up here too. Okay, so here's 20 seconds. 10 seconds rest. Are you ready? The first one is squats, and then I'll take you through the second one in a bit, okay? So do the best you can, work hard when you can, rest if you need to. Okay, timer's on, 10 seconds, and we're going. 8 rounds, remember good form, see how you can challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1, here we go, 20 seconds. Easy does it. We have 8 rounds to get through, so just brace yourself, okay? Take it easy, knees outside of the feet, knees behind the toes, butt is sitting back like you were at a chair that was just a hair bit too far for you. Good, rest. Round 1 done. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, here we go again. See, round 1 wasn't so bad. Round 2 isn't too bad. Usually it's round 3 and 4 that start to become a little more difficult. If you're holding on to a weight, you're doing amazing. If you're not holding on to a weight, you're doing amazing. Whew. If you're breathing, you're doing amazing. All right, 5 seconds, we got round 3. Hang with me. Here we go. Knees outside of the feet, right? Make that your focus. Look down. Get your arms in there if you need to. Whatever you need. Whew. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Woo! Take a break. Whose idea was it to wear a sweatshirt today? Not me. Oops. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's go. Round 4. After this, we're over halfway. Yeehaw! Good job. 10 seconds. Where else you gotta be? Nowhere. Let's do this. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Take a rest. Really take a rest. Your heart rate's increasing. Your nervous system's starting to go a little crazy. Bring it back down. Round 5. Center yourself. This is the chance to ground. Focus on your feet. Connect in with the floor. Gain power from the ground. Rest. 3 more rounds. You got this. 3 more rounds. Here we go. Go. Keep your form. Draw your attention to your feet. They should be gripping the floor, spreading the ground a little bit to create an arch. 2 seconds. 2 more rounds. You are amazing. Keep going. Hang with me. 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What are your feet doing? Focus your attention on where your weight is in your feet. You should be in the midfoot or slightly into the heel. Okay? Midfoot, slightly heel. However, you want your toes to connect. If your toes can't, that's flattening the arch. Grip the feet, grip the floor with your toes. Make an active foot, last round. 20 seconds, active feet. Ground into that floor. Pay attention to what you're doing. Almost there, 10 seconds. Woo! Come on, Tabata! 5 seconds. Oh, I was early, I owe you one. Okay, catch your breath. Reset the clock here. Ooh. Next we have planks, okay? Planks you can do in hundreds of different ways. So if you have your chair, you can do an incline plank. Like this, incline plank, okay? You can do it on the floor. That's fine. You can do it harder. And you can do a decline plank. I'm gonna leave it up to you today what you wanna do. Okay, but either way, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. 8 rounds, here we go. 10 seconds on the clock. 8 rounds. I'm going on the floor. Anybody else joining me? 2, 1, let's hold it. Squeeze your butt in this position. Shoulders are over your hands. Body is tight. 5 seconds. Rest, really rest, especially the rests. Calm your nervous system. Here we go. Get right back to it. Squeeze your butt. That'll stabilize your core. Keep you safe. No saggy backs. Woohoo! Round 2 done. Rest. Really rest. Catch your breath. I'm going to show you from this angle. Here we go. Jump right back to it. You can see shoulders over the hands, butt is squeezed. And I'm just breathing. You should be able to breathe here. We don't want to sacrifice stability for breath, so breathe. Rest. That's 3. Whew. Catch your breath. Slow your heart rate. Go! It's getting hard now. Do what you can. If you need a break, take one. If you don't, keep going. 2 seconds. Rest. I think that was 4, right? Gosh, we're almost halfway, if we're not already. You know, I didn't go to grad school to learn to count. That's 5. This is round 5, so that was completed a 4. We're over halfway. Woohoo! Almost there. Just like we talked about, you can't go anywhere right now. You're stuck with me. So let's do this. Squeeze your butt. Hold your plank tight. Rest. Here we go, let's hit it. Showing you different rounds, different angles as I angle around. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're doing great. I know you feel this in your tummy, don't feel it in your back. Good. I'm gonna go this way, roll up my sleeve. I want you to see where the eye of my elbow is pointing. You don't want those pointing inward. You want them pointing forward with an unlocked elbow. Let's go. Pointing forward with an unlocked elbow. Ground your hands into the floor just like you were doing with your feet. Active hands, active fingers. Rest, one more round, guys. You're doing an amazing job. 3 seconds, 2, one. Here we go, round 8. Pop right into it. Eye of the elbows forward, butt squeezed. You can do this. Woo-hoo! This is the last one of the planks. Yeah! Oh. Nice work, everybody. All right, catch your breath, get some water. Whew. Resetting the timer. Oh, okay, the next one, we're gonna do a forward jump and a jog back, okay? So make sure you got a little bit of space, you don't need much. I'm gonna just move this out of the way. I get a little crazy on jump day. Okay, so here's what it's gonna look like. Jump forward, jog it back. Jump forward, jog it back. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 8 rounds. Here we go, 10-second countdown. Stay with me, everybody. I know you're getting tired. You're doing great. Woohoo! Jump, run back. Jump, run back. In that little space you got in your house. Jump, run back. Jump, run back. Jump, run back. Come on, guys, you're doing great. Rest. Wherever you left off, that's where you start. So I'm running back next time. Here we go. Jump back. Land softly. If you can't jump, just jog forward or do maybe a hop. A big step. Big step, run back. Big step, run back. That's fine too, whatever you can do. If you want to hold the weight, go for it. Catch your breath. Woo-hoo-hoo. Here we go. Jump. Run back. Jump. Run back. You're doing awesome. Nice soft landings, right? No pain. Just work. Stay low, run low. Stay low, run low. Five seconds. That was not soft, y'all. Don't do that one. Woo. Okay. Over halfway. You guys doing great. Whew. Here we go. Soft landing, run back. Soft landing, run back. So proud of you guys. Soft landing, run back. Soft landing. Woo-hoo-hoo. Should be starting to feel this in your quads probably. Heart rate probably. Center it in. Go. Doing great. Keep going. Jump. Run back. I think we got 2 more rounds, probably. Center. And go. Center and go. Good. This next round, this is the last one. I want you to go as far as you can. Work on power. Focus. Give it your best shot. Get it out there. Boom. Challenge yourself. Boom. Get it out there. Nice job, everybody. All right, almost done. Get your water, oxygen, you know, the usual. And then, oops, well, I set the timer here. Get your oxygen, but get a chair. That's not for us. That's not for us. All right, we're going our intervals. So get your chair, folks. I'm gonna use this as the edge of the chair to hold on to, like a dining room chair. Just whatever chair you pick, make sure it doesn't have legs, please, because we don't want that moving underneath us, okay? So this last one, these are called parkour jumps. The idea is to jump your feet side to side, trying to keep as much weight as you can through your arms and in your core, okay? So it'll look like this. If you're on the edge of the chair, that could be the high one. It can also be here. It doesn't matter to me how you want to do it. If you want to go the real version and you have an ottoman, you can go over the ottoman if it's not too wide. Be like that. Okay? But either way, you want to keep moving for that 20-second interval. Okay? Whew! 10 seconds. Here we go. I'm proud of you guys. Hang with it. Parkour jumps. Go. This is our easy version. Keep your weight on your hands. Okay? Weight on your hands. Just that little bit of work in the core to get your feet to go side to side. When you're on your break, make sure you stand up. Take the pressure off of your hands. Off of your hands and rest. Woo. Breathe and center. And then go. You can tuck them up if you want and slow it down. Both are good. Good. Catch your breath. Hands up. Catch your breath. Because we're going to go. Here we go. Here's the little version again. The easy one. Although in some respects it's actually harder to breathe. And it's also a lot faster, so you're going to do more repetitions in that 20 seconds than you are in the other one. So both are good, both are hard. Woo! 5 more rounds. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go big time here. Good job. Take a rest. Halfway done. Halfway done. Here we go. However you want to get there. Remember, it's up to you. Listen to your body. And not just what your body freak out says, but what it actually says. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. All right, come on. I know this is hard. If it hurts somewhere, modify. If you got more gas in the tank, go ahead and push. We got 3 rounds. Here we go. Okay, 2 more rounds. Whew. Picking up the pace today. Here we go. Weight through the hands, right? Keep it there as long as you can. Good rest. 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds, right? your breath. Let's do this. Last round. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Get them up there, get those feet up there. Try to pause. Freeze midair if you can. Oh, nice. Great job, everybody. Tabata is done. All right, get your water. Catch that, oh, wonderful breath. And then meet me back on the floor again with your blanket, your pad, or just on the carpet, whatever you got. Meet me back in that Z-sit or that mermaid pose. Come back a little bit. Drop you down a little bit. All right. Okay, we're gonna get in that connection breath. So get into this comfortable pose. Again, if you need to block up your hips a little bit, grab something to put underneath you. If you don't, just get here. Hand on the heart, hand on your belly. Slow the breath down. And when you're breathing in, that diaphragm's gonna lower and that belly's gonna expand with air. As you exhale, it's just gonna come back in. Keep that heart hand quiet. Belly hand breathing. You're gonna find in the beginning it's not very big. You don't have a ton of range of motion right now because your heart rate's up. Do the best you can, keeping the heart hand quiet. So when we start to lose oxygen and we get stressed and things like that, we put our breath up here, okay, and up into the neck. That's not actually where our lungs are, and it's not even close to where our diaphragm is. It's a very inefficient form of breathing. We call it accessory breathing. It's there pretty much if nothing else is really working at full capacity. It's not meant to be our main source of breath control, okay? Breathing up here means something has gone wrong. So when we breathe up here, which is the majority of how we breathe in our society, because we're constantly under stress and our cortisol levels are off the chart. So learning how to take your breath from here and put it where it's supposed to be is not only more efficient, it's more effective, but in addition, it tells your nervous system, I'm okay. There's nothing wrong here to be defensive of. So check in again, hand on heart, hand on belly. See if you get better breath control now that you've slowed. On your next exhale, go ahead and rise into that mermaid lift. So take a breath in, exhale and lift. Inhale to sit, exhale to lift. Inhale to sit. Exhale to lift. Inhale to sit. Exhale and stay. Inhale, belly breath. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale, walk it back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, return. One more time. Exhale and fold. Switch sides. Get comfy here. Connect in with that breath. And your next exhale that's comfortable, exhale to rise. Inhale to sit. Exhale to rise. Inhale to sit. Exhale to rise. Inhale to sit. Let's do that one more time. Exhale to rise. Inhale to sit. Good. Just slowing your breath. And when you're ready, exhale into forward fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. And you are done. Great job today. Remember to ground yourself. Be in the moment. And I had a wonderful friend years ago tell me, be where your hands are. So my hands are right here with you. So thank you for being here and enjoying this wonderful workout. And we can't wait to see you next time. We love you more than you know. Have a great day.